What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be making paint stick boomerangs. I got this idea from the King of Random, a video that they posted a couple months ago now. I figured I would go back and make a couple of their, do a couple of their projects. Mostly Grant's projects, just as a tribute thing to Grant. If most of you guys probably don't know, the King of Random, Grant Thompson, the guy who started the whole channel, passed away a couple weeks ago, probably a couple weeks ago now, yeah, in a paramotoring accident. But that's not really for me to talk about. But what I am going to be doing is going back and making some of their projects, following their videos, making their projects, not really as a tutorial for you guys, but just to show you guys how to make their projects. But at the same time, I'm not going to be like, you know, going in depth as they have on their projects. I'll have the video on the actual video on how to make these, first link in the description for you guys if you guys want to watch that video or make them for yourself. So let's go ahead and get straight into this.
Been a little too nice for y'all. Now I gotta up price for y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all. A6 all the hay. I won't get a ball today. Got lost in the ball.
Okay, so I got them all glued and sanded now. Some of them don't look that good, if you guys can see that. It's all messed up because at the end of the last clip that you guys saw of me filming of sanding them, I found out that it took a fairly long time to sand them. So I figured that I would just go ahead and use a knife and shave them down, then sand that. And then on some of them, the knife would catch and it would go like deep into it, and I'd have to, you know, I couldn't cut it. I couldn't keep going because it would mess it up. So some of them don't look that good, some look better than others. But on one side, it is kind of rounded, if you guys can see that. And then on the other side, it is more into a point. And that is, so when you throw it, you want to have the rounded part going forwards, and then as the leading end, and then the tail, and then the tail end is the point. So I'm just gonna paint these right now. I got different color paint, and I have 4 different colors, and then gloves so I don't get paint all over my hands. So I'm just gonna do this real quick, and then we're gonna let these dry. Then we're gonna go out to a field and test these out, see if they work. So let's go ahead and start painting. Okay, so we made it out here to the park. It's a couple hours later now. We had to wait for the paint to dry and everything, and then we had to do a couple other things. But we're out here now. Noah's already messing around with one over there. He keeps throwing it. It keeps landing over there. He's learning how to do it. I've thrown one once or twice. What did you do? So we're just gonna mess around. We got 4 of them, so I'm gonna get those out right now, I'll show you guys, and then we're just gonna I'm just gonna set you guys up on the big tripod and then just start throwing and see what happens, see if we can figure out how to do this. It's also fairly windy. You guys can probably hear it, which probably won't help. Okay, so while I've been on my getting all my camera stuff set up, Noah's been messing around with it a lot, and he's been getting really good at it. I'm gonna go ahead and get the other 3 out, and we're gonna just leave the camera set up, and he just chucked one at me and it's behind the camera again. He's been getting really good at this. So I'm gonna get the other 3 out, just leave the camera right here, and we're gonna mess around. Can you not? Oh, it came back too. Nice. Oh, I don't know how well you guys are gonna be able to see this. I'm just gonna leave the camera right here, but I'm just gonna chuck this one. Noah, here, you just wanna chuck one? Nice. Here, come up here and throw it.
I'm just trying to get it for the camera.
So, as I talked about earlier, one edge is curved and one's kind of rounded. You want the rounded to be in front. So the rounded is right here, the curved is back here. So when you chuck it, it comes around and landed way behind the camera in the parking lot behind us. Could probably hear it. So yeah, that's basically it. Oh, nice! You're getting there, you're getting there.
That time I went outside on.
Oh, no!
They hurt when you try to catch them too.
Oh, it's so close. You don't, Noah, if you don't throw it, if you throw it like this, then it seems to come back better, except for that one.
Yeah, I just been throwing it light, just with a little flick of the wrist.
Yeah.
And it's become, I mean, it only goes a couple feet up in the air. I'm not trying to get it real high.
Oh my gosh, they keep landing way back there. Okay, so I'm gonna turn off the camera for a bit, try to get the hang of this, and I'll come back once we're kind of able to catch them a little bit better. So we've already been messing around with this for a little while, and it's kind of windy out, which isn't making it that easy. But I'm just gonna leave the camera going and like a time lapse for a little bit. Where'd it go?
On the other side of the golf cart.
What? Oh, okay, so I'm just gonna leave this going for a bit. It's really windy. They keep landing behind the camera. Yeah, I'm just gonna chuck one real quick and see what happens. So, straight edge out front. Yeah, Noah. I'm just gonna line these 2 up. I'm gonna chuck both of these at the same time. Get ready. Oh gosh, oh nice. I think it came straight at me and went right in front of my face. So I'm gonna chuck both of these.
Last minute too.
Yeah.
That was cool.
I'm gonna throw both these at the same time and see what happens.
That's a sidearm.
Oh!
Watch the sidearm though. Watch the sidearm.
Yeah.
Alright, maybe not.
Watch the sidearm, he says, boom, into the ground.
Oh, whatever.
Oh!
The wind didn't catch it, so would have come back.
Yeah, this is, it's kind of too windy to be doing this, but at the same time, We're just having fun trying to figure this out. We know they work because they are working. It's just the fact of the wind's carrying them. And the only reason I'm doing these videos just to, you know, mess around, do these projects, because I've always wanted to do some of King of Random's projects, and I just figured, hey, let's just start with this one, and then we'll go on from there and do a couple other ones. Noah's chucking them at me again. Oh, that was so good. So I'm gonna turn the camera off for a bit, and we're just gonna mess around with this. So I'll see you guys in like 10 or 15 minutes.
No, don't turn it off. It's this yellow one that will do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Noah just told me not to turn it off. So do your thing. Here, give me 1 second. No, don't throw it at me, son. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Dude. Okay, so Noah's got all 4 of them. He's gonna chuck them at me real quick. Go ahead. Of course, if you didn't move, you could have caught like all of them.